Okay, so putting this thing back together, I got the bearing sitting in it from the last video. All we do is we slide those back in, get the end caps back on, and then I always put the bottom screw in. It's just kind of my habit. So put that one in, make it snug. See, I'm kind of holding the end cap and the bearing, so I'm sliding the rail this direction and the cap this direction. So I'll push it like this. What I'm trying to do is push this rail all the way to the outside of the end cap and then snug it. So same thing, see how that moves? That'll give us some adjustment if we ever needed to. Pull that like that, snug that up. Throw the bolts around, because it's what we do. So put this one, same thing, push it back. So the object is to make this rail all the way to the outside of the end cap. That makes the slider as wide as you can get it. See how that, pull it all the way to the outside and snug. Then if you have some of these adjusting bearings, I like to make these a little bit loose. So this is the tool that you would use to adjust it. So the two center, remember we looked at the center block, two center screws. So this, all you do is you crack this loose, just about like that, and move it towards you. Should make it looser, but I maybe put these in backwards. I usually will make it so that they're when you move this towards you, they're looser. Away from you is tighter, but I might have had them flipped from when I did them originally. Yeah, because you can feel that cam getting tighter, so I'll just leave them where they're. I'll just adjust them backwards. No, maybe not. Yeah, no, I had them right. So then now see how that wiggles? That's way too much. So what we'll do is we'll loosen this. Still too much. So what that does is this little wrench moves the cam, which then adjusts it. So if you run this up until it gets snug, just barely snug, then that's pushing all the pressure. So that's too tight. Sometimes you just got to screw with it. So what I like, see, and when I move this, it's just at the end, it's just a small little amount. You almost can't see it move, just that much. Still a little too loose. So that one's loose. That one's loose. Let's do a little tighter. Okay, so it just wiggles. If you look at the distance between this spot and that spot, see it moves just a smidge. And then you grab one bearing block and you put this on here. And you run these up till they're snug. See how that moves? Doesn't move a whole lot this way, but it moves like that. That's how you leave them. The same thing on this side. You know, and if you take it apart, you don't always have to adjust the bearings. I'm just kind of running over it so you'll see how to adjust the bearings. It's a little too... That should be good. Same thing, we're going to put an end cap or a bearing cover. Okay, so then that's ready. Now what we'll do is take this, spray a little brake cleaner on it. Don't have any air hooked up, so we'll wipe it. You just don't want to get any brake cleaner on that level. It's just plastic. It'll probably dull the finish. Get 4 of these 1/4-20s. Take the brakes off, because what happens is it'll interfere